Hello all, this is Manjusha Bhosle from Kikiwak Polytechnic Nashik. Today we will see how to install Red Hat Enterprise Linux 5 operating system. To install this operating system, we need a bootable CD or DVD, or you may have the bootable USB, that is pen drive. The bootable CD or DVD or USB will be created by the ISO file or image file of the operating system setup. Now I have already inserted the DVD of Linux 5 in my system, and I have set the first bootable device as DVD. So here the system is started from the bootable CD. So now whenever it starts from the bootable CD or DVD, it asks to enter the command, or you can press the enter key. So here you have to just press the enter key. Now it will load some files, and now it is showing it. After that, it will show you some dialog box where it will ask to begin the testing the CD media before installation. There we have to skip the part. So the next step will be here. We have to skip this part and we have to proceed further. Then the welcome screen will appear where we have to press the next button. At this time it is loading some files and attempting to start some server. Now this is the welcome screen. You have to press next button. Then it will ask to select the appropriate language. Here we are selecting US English, or you can select English also. Then it will ask you to enter the installation number, but we will skip this step as Linux is open source. We may have key or not, so sometime it is not available, and at that time we need to skip it. Now here we will select create custom layout to create the partition for Linux and to select some another partitions for Linux which are required. So here we will select new, and in mount point we will select backslash, so it will be considered as root. The size of the root that will define the size of whole partition for the Linux. So here I am specifying 18,000 MB, that is up to some 17.50 GB. Then I have to select the next mount point, that is boot. Boot is nothing but the partition where bootstrap is written, that is to start the Linux operating system in the computer system. So its size is somewhat 100 MB or what. Then next we have to select swap partition, which is used for virtual memory. So whenever RAM is not this enough space, at that time this swap partition will be used as virtual memory. So its size is by default 100 MB, but here we can say fill to maximum available or allowable size. So here the option selected is fill to maximum allowable size. So now we have created root partition, boot partition and swap partition. For root and boot the file type is ext3, and for swap it is swap. Now the next part is we have to then accept the bootloader setting which are displayed here and click on next button. Now configure the network interface with the appropriate setting. This can be done automatically using DHCP, or you can set it explicitly by specifying the IP address of the system, then gateways, subnet mask and all that. This can be done right now, or you can do it later after the installation of Red Hat. So here we are doing it manually, so I will put the name of host with domain, and then we have to edit the IP address. So we will put here IP address, then subnet mask, and they say OK. Then put the gateway DNS, and say next. Now we have to select the region that we can do using map given here. So here we will select the Asia Kolkata, that is by clicking on the actual location of that country. Okay, and then press next. Now you have to specify here root password, and you have to confirm there. By default the username is root, so you just need to provide password and press next. Then it will ask you whether you want to install software development and web server, so you can customize it later. Now it will start the installation, but before that it will format the hard disk and partition, and it will apply the file system according to our selection. Now we need to reboot the system, as it is asking to reboot. Now you can see that it is asking to press some key so that we can start the operating system. So press any key, preferably escape or F12. Now it is saying that welcome to Red Hat Enterprise Linux server, and it will just check all these things. Now the Linux is installed and it is starting. It takes some time to start because it has to take all the devices and loads all the files. So with compared to the Windows, it takes more time to start. Click the forward button, accept the license, disable the firewall, say yes, disable SE Linux, that is for security purpose, say forward, yes, keep it as it is, say forward, then set the time and date, next. If you want to set up the updates, then say yes, otherwise no, click on forward, then say no thanks, I'll do it later, and then create the user if you want, otherwise you can go forward because you have already created admin user and specified the password. Then it will ask for additional city and all that, say finish and OK. Now it will complete the setup. Thank you all.